Hello, and welcome to a basic look at Kahoot. Now, Kahoot is a quiz-like software that can bring some fun and entertainment to your classroom. Now, the best way that I've seen when you sign up for Kahoot, first off, go ahead and do it as a Gmail or Google, then your school email, just because it's easier to choose your type. So the type I typically found out that does the best right now is teacher and school. Do not click higher education. Higher education limits you to 10. As you can see, as it registers, it's going to show you what amounts, but it's down here. And it says players up to. Okay, for the path that we went on, teacher and then just school, gets us 50 players, while the basic with higher education is 10, and personal is about 30 to 40. So I would go with this way so you can have the most. Here it also allows you to have 5 teams, where higher education doesn't really allow that too much. Again, it will show you all the other things that you can do. But we're going to go ahead and go through the items that we can do currently. So we're going to continue for free. And it's going to load up. And this is basically our Kahoot. Now, it does tell us that we have student passes. This basically allows a student to take over. We're not going to be doing that. We can also create courses. We're also not going to be getting into that. We're just going to go ahead and create a Kahoot. So there's 2 ways you can create. You can press the blue button up here, or you can press the Create Kahoot button right here. Either way will send you to a new Kahoot. And they do have plenty of things to help out with you in creating. But we're going to go ahead and just do a blank one. So this is your typical question slide that you will receive. First thing you may want to do is enter your title, description. So if I want to, this is again going to be tutorial. I can paste a YouTube link if I want to. I can pick the lobby music. So let's test out some reggae. Let's see. Put that over there. And let's see. How's reggae? And again, you can test these out before. Oh, that sounds cool. And basically, these are always going to be public anyway, but you can make it private to whichever people that you would like to see. There's so many Kahoots out there. You can find Kahoots that you like. You can change your image by adding an image. Again, you will only have one free one on Kahoot. Oops. I'm going to go back to that futuristic, hit done. So double make sure that your tutorial is there, as this has all the settings as well. So to insert media, there's 2 ways you can insert. One, if you're going to select a YouTube video, because again, you can have These are GIFs, but if you're going to try and do any of the Getty image, can't do. You can only have one. So you can have standard stickers. All these are just fun little trending GIFs. So you can add a GIF to it if you want to just have some fun by searching for any GIF. Most of the time, it's probably going to be video. You can try audio, but from what I've heard from the audio, this is just basically a reading tool. And again, you have to upgrade to this one. So if we see any of these green stars, that means we need to upgrade. So let's go ahead and post a YouTube video. Let's deal with and let's see if we can find a video that we can quiz people on. Alright, so you can preview the video. Let's see. So you can preview the video here as it will load. So it takes a little bit. And once you select it, you can also preview here. Now, typically you're going to have about 20 seconds to show. So if you want to look here, so if I went right here, I want to make sure it starts at 32 seconds. Hit done. It will automatically set for the end of the video for 20 seconds. So I can hit add. And then I can put it in my answers. So let's say, what musical is this? And you can choose where you're going to put your answers. And I would say just have some fun. And yes, sometimes you just want to misspell. And I'm just going to put another. Now, you don't have to put all four. That is going to be up to you. Mostly questions 3 and 4 are not needed if you don't want to put them. They're optional. But once you have put in your choices, make sure you click the circle of the correct answer. This will let the program know in present mode that that is the correct answer. Next, let's say if I want to add a question. Here, we'll hit add question. You can select pretty much either from quiz or true or false. Let's go true and false this time. Insert media. So let's go ahead and insert new media. I want to insert a picture. So for pictures that are not part of that image that you only have one of, you can drag and drop. So here, I drop the movie. Again, there's premium settings, some neat little settings, but you can say you can make it as fun or as hard as possible. Again, make sure you click if it's true and false. Now, For each of these slides, as you go through, you can actually hit preview, and it will preview the slide, which will show the slide. And of course, you can go to each one to see how it looks, where the name is. Now, that's only previewing the slide itself. You can preview the whole Kahoot in just a little bit. Now, over here on the right side, you can still choose to change it to a quiz if you would like to. You can also choose the time limit. I would keep it normally on true and false, maybe 10 seconds, a little bit longer for a multiple choice, especially if it has a video. But again, it will also determine just how long you would like to go. And you can also make it where it's double points, or standard, or no points at all. You can also add slides. Basically, it's just a title. There is no question here. So, it's just something to preview to the next item. So, let's say if you don't want the slide, you can always click the trash can over here, next slide, and tell it to delete. So, let's go ahead and hit save. Okay. So, notice that it did not tell you to go ahead and preview it. So let's go ahead and re-click on it. And we'll go and click the pencil to edit. So I'm going to edit. Let's see if it'll do it now. It will not do it this time. That's fine. Sometimes it will not. Sometimes it will bring up a pop-up menu to let you go ahead and preview the whole course, which is interesting. Let's see. So let's see if I can go ahead. So we do have ways that we can look. Here's our preview. So here's our preview. So it'll show up the whole Kahoot. Notice that it's got this fun little phone. And there's the game pin. So you can test to see if the game pin actually works. Enter. Click OK, go. Alright, so here we are. Here's the tutorial. And it actually allows us to have a picture, which is cool. Go ahead and have the picture. Let's see if the sound is working. It's not doing the lobby music. That's fine. So I don't want to crank it up too high. Okay, there we go. There's our tutorial music. So you can hear the tutorial music. We can hit start. And it's going to load up the whole Kahoot. So you can see exactly how it works. So you can make sure it is doing the right questions. And there it goes. So sometimes videos do take a little while. So we do want to make sure we able to click on our phone. It does pick the right one. We'll hit next. It'll gather the points. Here comes question 2. And we'll hit next. And you can see through the whole item how it works. So here's the fun little podium and how it's going to look on the phone. And you can hit next. And so here, if there was a question that is wrong, or that a lot of the groups missed, or a lot of students, it will actually show right here. So this will tell you how many got wrong. You can also look at view reports. So again, it will view the report. It'll tell us exactly how it worked. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and exit out. There we go. All right. So, from there, again, you can edit, you can change how you would like to do it. Let's see how a report actually looks. Alright, so this was a fun little game that we had. And make sure you do not show this on the screen, because it will show off answers. But, again, where we got our preview, we can actually look up our reports. And also, here's how we can share Kahoot and embed Kahoot as well. So let's look at reports. So right here, I can open, since this one had multiple reports. And this will show me how many players we had. So some of them actually came in and they left. As you can see with 10 unanswered, 9 unanswered, so we lost a few groups. But this will show you how well each person has done, or each group. It'll also tell you how many need help and how many didn't finish. So we really did lose quite a few groups all of a sudden. But here, let's go ahead and click. So it will tell you exactly which questions they got correct and which ones they got wrong, what time it took, how many points, the rank, because it will stay up with the rank as it was chosen with the final score. We can also see right here when we click questions which ones were not easy for everyone. And this will be a way that I can tutorial what happened. And I can see who answered what. So like here, I can see most people thought it was either the Dallas Cowboys or the San Antonio Stars, and some just decided not to answer. So again, you can check through all those fun little items. As we go through. Okay, so that's the basics of Kahoot, of creating a Kahoot, starting one. Again, looking at my library right here. If you want to find a Kahoot, we can actually look up Kahoots. By clicking Discover. And you can search a Kahoot about anything. So if I want to look up science, boom, there's tons of Kahoots. So let's just click this one. Okay, so this one is a premium one, so we do have to watch out for that. So that's the fun part of some of these searching. So let's see. Let's go explore the Halloween. Okay. So subscribe. That says bye. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so this one's not. So again, the same rules will go if you're picking one. Notice that you can see all the questions right away. You can practice on your own. You can assign it if you just want to have fun. If you want to favorite the Kahoot, there's that. And you can also preview it. So you can see if something's good or something's not. So again, the same way that we did prior. And so when we do a Kahoot, sometimes they do have two modes. This is team mode, where they would have to teams on a shared device. Notice that teams on personal devices is premium. So again, there's multiple ways of doing the Kahoots. Okay, so without further ado, that is going to be it for this tutorial. If you have any more questions, please let me know, and I will be free to help you out on figuring out how to implement this service with your class. Thank you.